Throughout human history, roughly 4,300 religions have predicted the end of the world. But here's what's fascinating. This particular belief about Jesus' return has persisted for over 2 millennia and shaped how billions of people live their daily lives.
That's such an interesting statistic, especially when you consider how this anticipation has influenced everything from medieval architecture to modern social movements. What do you think makes this particular belief so enduring?
Well, I think it's the unique psychological framework it creates. Unlike other end-time prophecies that set specific dates like the infamous 2012 Mayan calendar, prediction that got everyone worked up, this one specifically states that the timing is unknowable, which creates this perpetual state of readiness.
The psychological impact must be profound. Studies have shown that people who live with this kind of anticipation often report higher levels of life satisfaction and sense of purpose.
You know what's really fascinating? When we look at the historical context, especially that passage from Peter, where he addresses the skeptics, it's like reading a modern comment section. These people were essentially saying, look, everything's continuing just as it has since the beginning. Where's this promised return?
Hmm, that really puts it in perspective. The human tendency to question and doubt hasn't changed much in 2,000 years.
And what's particularly compelling is how Peter frames this delay not as a broken promise or failed prophecy, but as an intentional act of mercy. The text specifically says it's because God is not willing that any should perish. It's like a cosmic version of leaving the porch light on for someone who hasn't made it home yet.
That's such a powerful metaphor. And it connects to something I've been researching about how different cultures view time, linear versus cyclical perspectives.
Oh, that's exactly what makes this so unique. It combines both linear progression toward a specific event with this cyclical pattern of daily preparation. You know, historians have documented how this belief literally shaped medieval European architecture. Churches were built with their entrances facing east because of that lightning metaphor in Matthew.
Speaking of architecture, it's fascinating how this belief has influenced modern megachurches too. Many are designed with massive windows and dramatic lighting specifically to evoke that sense of anticipation.
Right? And it goes beyond just physical structures. The text outlines this practical blueprint for sustainable anticipation, focusing on love, maintaining ethical standards, sharing hope with others. It's like a psychological survival guide for long-term hope.
The emphasis on community responsibility really stands out. It's not just about individual preparation, but about collective readiness.
Exactly, and recent sociological studies have shown that communities united by this belief tend to have higher rates of charitable giving and volunteer work. It's like the anticipation of future transformation actually drives present-day social engagement.
Well, that connects to something interesting I read about disaster preparedness psychology. People who believe in the possibility of sudden change are often more proactive in their communities.
And here's what I find most intriguing. This belief has adapted to every major technological advancement. When radio was invented, people saw it as fulfilling the prophecy about the message reaching the whole world. Same with television, then the internet, now social media.
The way belief systems evolve with technology while maintaining their core message is remarkable.
You know what really gets me? The way this ancient text anticipated global simultaneous communication. That lightning metaphor visible from east to west would have seemed impossible to ancient readers, but in our digital age, we experience that kind of instantaneous global awareness every day.
That's such a thought provoking observation about how ancient metaphors take on new meaning in our modern context.
Looking toward the future, I think this belief system offers something unique to our current cultural moment. This balance between hope and responsibility, between anticipating change and actively working toward it. Whether someone shares the specific religious belief or not, there's something powerful about living as if our actions have lasting significance.
And perhaps that's the most important takeaway, that how we wait, how we live in this space between now and what comes next might be just as important as what we're waiting for.